Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with Gowthami channel, or welcome to Learn with Gowthami channel. If you are watching my video for the first time, I am Gowthami. So in this video I am going to discuss about our accent. Okay, before getting into the video, I would like to tell you some of the things. That is, I am a non-native speaker of English. My native language is Telugu, but I like to learn, to speak and to explain whatever I know in English. Many of the people can easily understand that I am a non-native speaker of English due to my accent. Okay, because I have a very strong Indian accent and the influence of my mother tongue is still present, and you can easily find it out whenever I speak English. Right? Why this influence of mother tongue happens is that most of the time whenever we are involved in a conversation, or whenever we are involved in putting our thoughts and sharing our ideas in a particular thing, we concentrate more on what we want to say, right? And sometimes we generally mispronounce the words also in a flow. If you are one of those, I recommend you to watch one of my videos in which I have told you should never be ashamed of your accent, okay? And in this video, I am going to share with you some of the tips that would be helpful to you if you want to learn a particular accent, because you may be a person who wants to move abroad, or you may want to go to abroad and study there or settle there, or you may be living abroad. So you are in a situation to learn this particular British or American accent, right? So let us see some of the tips that would help you. Okay, you need to remember that learning a particular accent is not a piece of cake, or it is not a rocket science. Okay, it becomes easier to you to learn a particular accent with regular practice. You need to be consistent during this process of learning or mastering a particular accent. Learning English or being able to speak fluent English is a skill that you have developed, and if you want to develop or master the skill of learning and mastering a particular accent, then what you need to do is that you need to watch at least one video per day with keen concentration. Okay, you need to practice shadowing technique or imitation technique. This is the first tip. You need to do a lot of practice. You need to follow shadowing technique or imitation technique without fail. If you want to know the intonation of the words, if you want to know how the word is pronounced, as English is a stress syllable language, it is main important for you to understand where the pressure, where the stress is in a particular word. Okay, if you are able to catch that stress points, then it will be easy to you to learn a particular accent. Okay, what are you going to do is that you need to watch one video per day with keen concentration. You may also watch vlogs. Okay, in vlogs you will be able to find more daily real life conversations, right? So it will be very beneficial to you if you inculcate this habit of watching one video per day in the accent that you want to learn. The second thing that you need to do is that you need to listen. Okay, while watching you need to be an active listener. It is not that you are listening for namesake. Okay, you are going to listen it very keenly and going to know the correct pronunciation of the words, and at the same time you are repeating it. The third thing is that you are going to track yourself. Okay, there are a lot of apps, right? You are going to track whether you have pronounced the word correctly, whether you have pronounced the sentence correctly as it is, as you have listened now. Okay, you need to track, you need to correct yourself if you have done anything wrong. The next thing is that you can practice pronunciation using tongue twisters. Okay, the more you practice the tongue twisters, the more your jaw muscles will be habituated to the words in English. Okay, that is the reason I have done 2 of the videos which are really important. Please check out those videos. Those will be in the playlist English Fluency Journey. Please have a look at those. It is essential to practice tongue twisters. At the initial stage, you will not be able to even utter a single word correctly, but day by day, you will find a lot of changes in your pronunciation. The next thing you can do is that do phonetic drills. Okay, it is essential for you to do phonetic drills because as you are focusing to learn a particular accent, the pronunciation of a word in one accent is different from the pronunciation of a word in another accent, right? So you need to be very careful and you need to do regular practice and regular phonetic drills. You get exhausted, you feel so drained, your face muscles are going to hurt a lot. Even then, with practice, you are going to feel these feelings little bit lower than the before, okay? But you should not stop. You need to practice. With practice, you will feel that you are able to speak much better than the previous days. And one more thing you can do is that if you want to learn a particular accent, find a speaking partner. Find a speaking partner who is a native speaker and speak with them regularly. Then automatically you can find that influence of that accent in your speaking skills also. The more you listen, the more familiar you are going to get with that accent, and eventually you are going to implement it in your speaking skills also. And another thing that you can do is that on YouTube or on online platforms, you can find your favorite YouTuber who speaks accent, like whom you want to speak, and watch a lot of videos of them. Okay, just follow them. In this way, you will enjoy the video, and at the same time you are going to listen to that accent more and more, and you are surrounding yourself with that particular accent. Okay, these are some of the tips I would like to give you if you want to learn any particular accent. But the thing that you need to remember is that never be apologized for the accent you have, okay? Stop apologizing for your accent. Keep improving, okay? Keep learning, keep improving. With practice, you are going to improve. If you speak in your own native accent, you will feel comfortable, right? You need to come out of that comfort zone. You need to face that challenge of coming out of your comfort zone if you want to learn and master a particular accent. It is not that you are going to become fluent in speaking English with a particular accent naturally, okay? No, you may become a fluent speaker, but you may not be familiar with a particular accent. You need to put extra efforts if you want to learn a particular accent. But always keep in mind that if you are able to put your ideas in front of the other person, if the other person is able to understand you, it means that you are good at English. The process of communication that you are doing with the other person is really important, instead of pressurizing yourself to speak only in a particular accent. You should not be afraid of speaking in your native accent because that accent came to you in a natural way. Why are you feeling afraid? Instead, feel happy that at least you are able to speak fluent, or you have become fluent in a not native language. Don't strive hard to get rid of your native accent. Coming to me, I know that I am not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. But the main thing is that I embrace those mistakes. I correct my mistakes. I am trying to speak like myself. Whenever I feel that I make a mistake, I welcome my mistake. Okay, I work upon my mistake and try not to repeat that mistake. Doing this way is making me to grow more and more. And it is making me to feel comfortable whenever I speak this particular language. I'm not afraid that people are going to judge me, people are going to mock me, people are going to laugh at me. There are cases when people does this, but I'm really not afraid of those. I'm just trying to improve myself in speaking this language. Okay? You should also think the same way. You should not be afraid of people around you. You can't change what they feel about you, right? You need to keep in mind that it is their inner state, it is their state of mind if they criticize you. Okay, don't think too much about that. And if you want to work upon a particular accent, just work upon it. And if you are comfortable and if you don't want to learn any accent, that is also fine. You can do the same. Okay, I think that all accents are absolutely fine. All accents are perfectly good. Okay, they bring some uniqueness, right? Be that unique one. That is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Thank you for joining me till the end. See you soon in the next video. Please let me know in the comments whether you like this video or not. And not only that, please consider subscribing this channel because this channel needs a lot of support from you people. Share this video to your friends and family members, and if you like this video, please do smash that like button.